Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? You're fine? That's good. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning Unit 8. It's a beautiful poem with title, When I Was One. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of grammar, we are going to learn use of comma. Before this, in Unit 4, I have taught you use of full stop, punctuations, remember? I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to recognize and use of comma in a list. So we'll recognize and learn how we use comma in a list. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Ikhlas, verse 1. Say, He is Allah who is one. Allah, the eternal refuge. Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse tells us, there is only one Allah and we always worship only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So beta, look at this verse. We have used a sign. Do you know what this sign is called? Have you ever heard or read about it? Okay, if yes, then tell to your teacher, where do we use a full stop? And what this mark is called. Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you could recall because I have taught you use of full stop and you have answered the question correctly that a full stop is used, it is also called a period, okay? Full stop is used to mark the end of a sentence, right? So when we put a full stop, it means the sentence is complete and we have stopped the sentence here, right? This is what we have learned in full stop. Now, let's talk about this mark. What this mark is called? Yes, it is called comma. The name of the way this mark is full stop. Likewise, this mark, it is called comma. The name of this mark is comma, right? And where do we use it? Beta, there are many uses of comma, but for your grade, for this lecture, we will discuss just one use. And what is that? We use comma to separate one list items from the next. The final two items in the list are usually separated by and. What does it mean? We are writing a list in a sentence. So there are many things we want to write, so we separate them by putting a comma. For example, you want to mention what do you need for drawing. You will say, I need pencil colors, crayons, sharpener, and pencil for drawing. The way we say, I need pencil colors, then we take a short pause. In writing, that short pause is comma. We put a comma. It means here, this is name of one article, one item. The next is this. Then we put comma again. Then next is this. And when we reach to end of the list, before the last name, we write and instead of putting comma. Are you clear? Let me repeat again. I need pencil colors, comma, crayons, comma, sharpener, and pencil for drawing. So I have written a list in a sentence and I have separated all the items by putting a comma between them, and before last item we have to write and instead of comma. Are you clear? Okay, let's see another example. I like apple, banana, orange and mango, right? So these are the, if you want to write more, you can keep writing the names by putting comma in between them, and before last name you have to write and. I like apple, comma, banana, comma, orange, and mango. Right? Are you clear, beta? So this is the first use of comma which we are learning today. Whenever there is a list of things, we are writing them in a sentence. To separate them from one another, we put this mark which is called comma. Are you clear? Are you sure? Okay. So let's see what does your book say about it. Punctuation, comma, and now you know this mark is comma. It is used to express the shortest pause and to separate three or more items in a series. It is always used within the sentence, never at its end. Yes, we know at end we use full stop. And before that, when we are writing, what it is saying, there are list of three or more things and we are writing them in a sentence, we separate them by putting comma. Are you clear? Okay, its example is, she saw a horse, comma, lion, comma, monkey, and a tiger in the zoo. And now you know, and tiger, because this is the last name of the list, right? So this is how we use a comma in a list or in a series of things when we are writing them in a sentence. Are you clear? Okay, so let's practice it through an activity. Are you ready for that? All right. In this game, this is a fun way learning. Students get a stack of cards with naming words. So your teacher will give you cards with naming words and commas on other cards. There will be commas on other cards. Students will arrange the naming words in series and separate them with commas. So this is how you are going to do it. Either teacher, you can provide them pictures and name as well, but names must be written and student will arrange them, will put comma and will complete the sentence. So pause the video, enjoy this beautiful activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Now all of you settle down on your seats because we are going to practice it from your book. What you are supposed to do, read the following sentences and insert comma. What you have to do, beta, you will read the sentence carefully. Wherever you find a list of naming words, you have to separate them by putting commas. So pause the video, complete this exercise in your book and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job, you are smart. Now it's time for your homework. You will write 5 sentences using comma in them, right? And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And once again, my dear students, here are the sentences. You have to place comma wherever it's needed, all right? So in this way, what we have learned today, we learned that a comma is used to separate the words in a list of items. And we achieved our SLO to recognize, yes, now we recognize comma and we can use comma in a list. Are we done with it? Yes. All right. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.